In this video, I'm going to go over the updates to the multi-effect editor prior to the upcoming release. Whenever you use the multi-effect editor on a group of effects, they would all accept the parameters from the window, whether you actually change those parameters or not. So if you had effects with different curves set up and then you wanted to change the color on all of them, that would also change the curve on all of them as well. I've updated that to where that doesn't happen, unless you actually mean to change a setting in that effect, it will not change. I'm going to go over that real quickly here. I've already gone over the draw mode, and I'm going to use that here just to make creating my effects for this demonstration a little bit easier. We're going to add these pulses in here. And for these, we're going to change the curve on that. Okay, so before, if we went in here and we selected all of these effects and just wanted to change the color, uh, these curves that we just changed would get reverted back to a pulse rather than a fade as well. Now we can select these effects and edit them, and we're just going to change the color here. We're going to set it to green. As you can see, our curve stayed the same on here. As I said before, it would have been changed back. This should make editing multiple effects a little bit easier for everybody. And when you have the editor window open, if you don't touch the setting here, it's going to be considered unchanged, and that will simply persist on any effects that the color is applied to. The same with all of the effects here, with the exception of Nutcracker. Nutcracker still works the same way as it did before. If you edit multiple Nutcracker effects, they're going to all end up with the settings that you have in the window, whether you change those settings or not. And that's just due to a limitation of how we store the parameters for that value. It's a whole lot more complicated, and I believe that most people are probably going to be editing Nutcracker effects one at a time anyway, but that should be the only limitation to that.